Well guys, the next video you're going to watch, t-shirt, still entered the competition guys, still got time. Remember, your name, my name, and yeah, just done a diesel filter. But the Kawasaki 636 video you're going to watch now was my all-time favourite bike. I still love them. I already put a video on it, but I wanted to show, I actually did another video and I couldn't get the damn thing running in the end. It turned out to be the carbs like I thought all along. I took the bottom off, I cleaned them all up several times, put it together again. I cleaned the pump out, as you see in the video, it was driving me mad. So I popped into a garage, because sometimes you still have to do that. 100 quid in the end, I thought it was good. Turned it to be the top of the carburetors, and in the slide valve bit, there's a little ring, rubber ring, and they had perished. So no matter what I did to the bottom end and everything else, they needed completely taking apart. And then it was of course balancing, which I said to you guys I couldn't do. You can buy the kit on eBay, but for me 40-50 quid for the kit and then still not replacing those little bits, it would have really peed me off. So watch this video guys. I know it's the basics of what's already on here, but I thought it did deserve it. Beautiful bike, nice walk around, 636 Kawasaki's, brilliant bike, love them to death. And if it was still in my garage now, I'll probably be riding it because it's a lovely day outside. Anyway guys, you take care of yourselves, watch the video. It does just end, but there you go, that's what it was at the garage. As I said, sometimes you can't do it yourself. Do you know what I mean? I do try, I do save myself lots of money, and hopefully guys, I save you lots of money with my great tips. Watch my other videos, alright? You see links around the outside. I'll show this one again on the Kawasaki, the competitioners t-shirt. Like, subscribe and share. And another couple, but say 300 odd videos there guys. Kawasaki, Suzuki's, Yamahas, big bikes, Hondas, reviews, servicing tips, some cars, lots of peds. Like and subscribe guys. Cheers. Hi guys, in my shed today with one of my all-time favourite bikes. Kawasaki's 636. These are beautiful bikes. I don't just mean because they've got such a perky, revvy 636cc engine that travels well up to 15,000 revs, but they're beautiful bikes. I think when these came out in 2000, this a bit complicated. It had the 1AP, the G1, the J1, and then we got onto the 1HPs, which is B1Hs. Get complicated, don't they? So anything I liked about the Jexas, they go obviously K1, 2, 3, and they carried on. They have started this with the Kawasaki's later on as well, but these are beautiful bikes. Now, unlike Suzuki's 600, 750, and 1000, Kawasaki took the sensible idea at the time of just making a 600 and 1000. The problem is the 1000 does want to kill you. The ZX10s, they are beautiful bikes. I've owned a few. You just want to keep it open all the time, and then you're getting silly speeds. These bikes, though, they don't want to kill you. They've got such revvy, perky engines, and they want to go and enjoy going as well. I still like this size, so that's why I suppose I like this model. The 1BH got tinier, and then they're just like a little 250 nowadays. This is still a proper size bike, proper size seat, tank, and you can get someone's bum on the back, okay? Unlike some of the other bikes, but I do love these. What's this one then? Have a look round now. Even in this light, this bike looks absolutely gorgeous. 2001 Kawasaki 636. I absolutely love these. They are so much fun. They ride so well. And I've had loads of them actually. I forget how nice they are. Prefer this than the BH1. Still, absolutely lovely bike. Nice little end stubby, and you can see that it's a Micron. Baffles what come out in it. Not in bad condition. She's an old girl. Not in bad condition though. Anyway, there you go. Now that's how pretty this bike looks. It's at night for God's sake, and she still looks gorgeous. I'm a Kawasaki, cut me in half, Kawasaki through and through, and I'm a green Kawasaki man. But hey, black and silver, it's not a bad colour. They did a yellow, not yellow. Red, you can get away with. Blue was quite pretty, but silver, these colours, not too bad. So what's this one about? 7 years in someone's garage. I mean, it's nearly a barn find. I was surprised to see the tyres and all the bits and bobs looked really good still. But tank off, seat off, panels off. I've got to check it all out. It's been sitting there some time. Now this has got a full tank of gas for God's sake. So I'm worried. Do I take the carburetors off and then take them all apart and then worry about the balancing? Or can I get away with an old cheat, which I've done many times before? Full tank of gas, take the side panels off, get to the carbs. At the bottom of the carb, you've got a bleed, which lets the petrol come through. Bucket underneath, hey, just drain it all out. Now, I've often said in my old carburetor videos, you know, you've got to use cleaner. What's petrol? But when you're talking about a big bike, it's slightly different. Could be a bit congealed in there, but running 3 or 4 gallons of petrol through that will clear it out. So I'm going to literally open them up, drain all the petrol out, get a fresh new gallon, pour it in there, and then run half of that through. Now, some people also say, if a bike hasn't run for 7 years, pour some oil down the pots. What's that going to do? You've got your piston and your rings. That stops any oil going up. You think it might stop any oil going down. All it's going to do is chuck it straight back out the exhaust. It does nothing at all. You're better off jacking it back up with a stand, getting it in 6th gear as hard as you can, and rocking it back and forth, not the bike, but the wheel, back and forth, until you can get revolutions going nice and slowly the other way. Battery is brand new on this as well, but 7 years, I think it's going to be dead. But I will go and give it a charge just in case. Whether it holds charge, different matter. But you've got to go over every inch of this bike before you think of it. Once I've got the fresh petrol in, and I know she's freed up, give it a little turn, see if she starts. If it does, give it another little turn and see if you can start her. She's going to splutter and cough a little bit, it's expected, but hopefully it will go really well. So, let's get on with it, guys. So guys, where are we now? We are not outside. That's not biking weather, is it? All these were stuck, so I've unstuck these, and I've opened the throttle because double butterflied. Emptied the petrol tank because I'm forgetting it's not gravity fed. It's not an injection. It actually comes through a little pump that as you turn it over. So all my ideas out the window. Carburetor bottoms off, clean up, put them back on again, fresh petrol through, check the plugs, check the air filter. And when you do that, I don't know paid videos. People don't tell the truth. I've took a plug out already. It's dirty. That's dirty. I've got cleaning stuff for that. When I clean the plugs up, get on with this. Do you know what I mean? Stop messing around. Just shows sometimes I learn or I forget. Who knows? But you get used to working on injection bikes, and all of a sudden you come back to an old car bike that's not gravity fed as such for the carburetors, and you just forget. So now I'm going to do the old style, clean them all up, get it all going again, do the back wheel like I said, make sure it's all freed up, and then give it a good start and go there. Let's get on with it. Okay, did all that hard work, tried to turn her over. I forgot, okay, stupidly, this would be full of old petrol as well. And all the good work I did, just put crap petrol back in there. And I thought this was gone, this is electric pump. It turns out it's not gone, I blew through it. And when I checked the carburetors, they were all back full of green crappy petrol. So I decided to get this pipe here, which feeds the carbs, and I put a little bit of this to it. And I poured nice clean petrol straight through and ran it all the way through. So now they are crystal clean. Then I thought, rather than having to pump it all through, how about I refill the carburetors now with clean petrol, then put the pump back on, then put it all back on again, and then start it. What do you reckon? We'll find out. Well, after a lot of backfiring and spluttering and coughing, and some major flames out of the exhaust, running. There you go, guys. She's running, but not quite how I would like her. Battery need a new one. That's why I've got to jump back. She's lumpy as hell. Does sound nice though. So I reckon the carbs could need either resetting or completely stripping down and going again. Had the plugs out, cleaned the air filter, revs up. May need a good run, you never know. But there you go. So far so good. Let's give her a wash next and then see how nice it looks afterwards.